shit, you know, this damn cereal. I can't get the box closed. You know, I mean, it just won't close.
Me and Tux will be here.
You know? I
Me and
got
Tux will just
this
listen
carton
to
of
you.
orange juice been sitting here for a while.
Me and
I don't know what to do with it, but
Me and Tux will just listen
you know,
to you.
oh man, you know, I throw it in this bag here. You know, this is my kitchen right here, and this is where I do all my cooking. You know, and right now, you know, I haven't had the maid in to clean my dishes. You know, or the maid, or it could be like a man or something. You know, I haven't had any money to pay anybody. You know what I mean? I have to go in the bathroom to get water because I have so many dishes piled up in my apartment.
Okay.
And I'm not ashamed of it, you know. A lot of people say I should clean my apartment, but you know, it doesn't bother me. I don't know. You know, but anyway, I'm gonna go get some water from the bathroom here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Liner.
I think you know that the society that we live in is not geared towards mental stability, and that's a sad fact. And you know, a lot of people feel very powerless about it. You know, I don't feel powerless myself because I feel empowered. Okay, but that's beside the fact. What we want to talk about is what's causing this, and I think really, you know, to be honest, and I'm just going to say it, is that you know, and I'll say it without, I won't throw any punches here, but I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Okay, and that's it. Basically, capitalism. Okay, capitalism.
Yes.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Capitalism is what causes the problem. Capitalism. Okay. Capitalism is what causes the problem. That is, and mental health issues are a symptom of capitalist relations.
Yes.
Capitalist relations are characteristic of it's characterized by intense competition at all levels of society. Okay, and that means that social relations suffer, and that means that mental health suffers. Okay, and that's the way I see it. Okay, and I think a lot of other people would agree with me. The state of the world is in a dire state of emergency, and unless we do something very soon, then unless we as a group, as a society, do something to change this, then you know, this is an absolute urgent situation. I think, you know, it's worthy of bringing to the attention of the public immediately, and without any hesitation whatsoever, because you know, and I don't know whether people are going to do anything about it, you know, but if somebody wants to, you know, get involved somehow, or even, I don't know, like personally, I don't really do much, you know, I don't really get out, you know, and I because it's just me, right? I feel like it's just me. Like maybe that's the way society wants us to feel, you know. Maybe that's the way the dominant society, the power relations, want us to feel. And that's my opinion, Rick. I mean, what do you think? I mean, you tell me what you think about that. I don't know I don't know. Like, does that sound right? I mean,
Sounds about right. Yeah.
you know.
To be medicated, yeah, anxiety and
Yeah.
pharmaceuticals.
That's what I think. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I think
People are
we
stressed
can all agree with that.
People are stressed because they have
people
they have an
are
ideal.
stressed.
They have an ideal
Yeah.
way places should be right now.
Yeah.
But they're not that place, so they have debts, and they have school debts and tuitions, and they're not no job, no permanent
Right.
job, nothing to show for that. So
Yeah.
they feel a bit, they feel like
Yeah.
their anxiety builds up. So
Yeah.
if they have no stability,
And I
when
feel
you think about the future, you get anxiety and you think and you panic, right?
I feel
That's where
I
those
feel
attacks-
the anxiety too. You know, I
Yeah.
feel it. You know, because
That's why
it's a
panic
symptom.
attacks.
It's a symptom of
Symptom of
it's
anxiety.
it's floating around everywhere, man. You cannot
No.
unless you happen to be
It's a symptom of anxiety. Yeah.
disconnected from reality, and not very many people are. You're gonna feel
Like some mushrooms or
you're
something.
gonna feel the stress associated
Everybody feels
with
it.
our lifestyle.
Yeah.
Some people feel it more than others, of course, because some people are privileged, you know, and that's a word that they throw around you know, in the circles of,
True.
you know, it gets, oh sure, that word privilege, you know, that gets thrown around a lot in
Right.
academia, and I'm just going to tell you how it is, in my opinion, you know, that word gets thrown around a lot, you know what I mean, privilege,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Well, look around you, I mean, you know, let me tell you something, okay? And I don't know whether anybody's going to believe me or not, but you know, privilege is. You know, we as a white male, I have some privilege. You know, that's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what they
That's true that I have some privilege as a white male.
always think that.
You know, but the question is how much privilege do I have as a white male? You know, and the question is the problem is that the thing is it's not a bad thing that I have privilege. I'm not saying I don't have some privilege, but the thing is, like, you know, I'm also at a disadvantage. You know, I'm disadvantaged by the system, whether or not I am a white male, and that's because of the social relations. That's because of the way that society's organized, and you know, it's like I said, intense competition at all levels of society,
Yeah.
whether it be in the workplace, whether it be in academia, whether it be you know, meeting at a bar. Okay, people are always one-upping each other because
Yeah.
the entire society is saturated with intense competition at all levels. Okay, at all levels of society, it's bred into the culture, and not everybody buys into it, but unfortunately, most of us do. I think to some degree, I think most of us are, you know, have some idea that we should be on top. You know, we should be dominant. You know, we should be the dominant individual, and you know, and I think that's wrong. You know, we shouldn't have to do that. We do that to survive,
But
and we all suffer as a result. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all suffer.
Yeah.
You know, we all suffer in so many ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying. You know, we all do. We all have problems. You know, and we all have problems. You know what I mean? Like I got my share of problems. How about you, Rick? You know what I mean? Like,
We all do, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true, man.
We all have a fair share of them, yeah. To some degree,
Yeah.
more or less, yeah.
But it's a matter of perspective too.
You know. So if we perceive it too stressful, then we're always going to be put on medication because we're outcasts, you know, because you can't assimilate to the society, so you're put on medication because you can't deal with it, you know. Even though you may have your mind may be more open to different things.
Yeah.
But the society doesn't want that too much thinking. They just want you to do the thing and that's it, you know. On their terms. Whoever's in power at the time, it's on their terms.